Hello HWS fans and welcome to Alpha 7.5. Now there is actually not a lot of features coming in 7.5, especially as far as we're going here on HWS. So this video is really going to focus on one new feature, if you can call it that. It is going to have a humongous impact on the gameplay, especially for those who are into PvP. So I felt like it's probably worth explaining it just in case you are either new and coming to the server from single player, or if you're returning, it's probably a good idea to know the changes coming. Before we go into the changes, on behalf of everyone at HWS, we'd like to just say thank you for sticking with it. However long you've been with us for, it's been a pleasure, and we will continue to work incredibly hard to make sure we can make your gameplay experience the best it can possibly be. We have some pretty big plans coming up in the future, a whole redesign of things like HWS Connect, but we really are going to be pushing a lot of, not features, but some massive refinements coming. So yeah, stick around guys, because it's only going to get better. So, talking about the change then, and some of you may know, it is the config file. So the config file, that basically is what controls the game. So we have access to change whatever we really want, and this is massive for us because of course we want to be able to change values that we feel are broken, especially as a kind of multiplayer game. So the areas that it's going to focus on that we're changing are for the entity, so the SV, the HV, the CV, the bases, but also a few manual weapons and things like that. So let's just dive in and see what's going to be changing. So the first thing is there's going to be a dramatic difference in how bases operate. They will be able to hold their ground now. For quite some time bases have been pretty weak, and this is going to change. You should now be able to hold your own. CVs are having a big overhaul as well. The thrusters are changing, all the turrets have been played around with. So battles should not last as long, and they should be a lot more interesting. When it comes to SVs, there was a lot of weapons that just weren't really used. Now, every weapon has its place, and you're going to be wanting to use all of them. Plus, space battles, yeah, they're a thing again. Now coming to HVs really, they should be the tanks. And this is what they're going to become. They are going to be the base busters. If you want to try and take down a base, it's going to be hard. But if you have a group of HVs, you're probably going to do all right. And finally, looking at the handheld weapons. Now you might have the opportunity that maybe if you're a little bit high and dry, that weapon there might be able to get you out of a sticky situation. And the last thing here is aliens. Aliens are plotting their revenge, their turrets are greater, and in future builds, they're going to be a big push. And just to kind of give you a bit of a teaser,
you humans, you claim that we are the invaders, yet you are the ones invading our planets, our homes, and our families. Too long we have been sat on the sidelines, but this happens no more. We are building, we are growing, and we are coming. Do not rest easy, humans, because your time is nearing its end.